Why do you need to learn to draw? Or why do you want to learn to draw? Let's talk about it. When I was 15 or so, I was pretty into studying French. And I had this fantasy about going to Paris. I wanted to sit at a cafe table and read Camus. I wanted to be mistaken for Jean-Paul Belmondo. So I put in a lot of time and energy and effort learning irregular verbs and memorizing vocabulary lists. And it was pretty hard work, but I pushed myself. And the summer before junior year, I got to travel alone to France. And I lived with a family in the Loire Valley, and I polished my parlez-vous. I even went to Paris, and I sat in the front row of the Moulin Rouge, and I ordered a tall glass of underage champagne. Unlike a normal American boy, I never took driver's ed in high school. I couldn't be bothered to take lessons until I was out of college, and I had a girlfriend who didn't think that it was so cute that I didn't have a car. So I bought a 1965 Ford Fairlane for $800, and I practiced parking in the Safeway lot. And it was hard work, but I pushed myself. And after a few attempts, I finally passed my road test, and I could make out in the back seat. In high school, I used to do a fair amount of doodling in the margins of my notebooks. And I would draw cartoon faces, and I'd fill pages with spirals and checkerboards and shaded cubes. And then a friend showed me these beautiful sketchbooks of Frank Frazetta and Robert Crumb and Bern Hogarth. Oh, and I decided that it was time that I should learn to actually draw properly. And it was hard work, but I pushed myself because I really wanted to draw like they did. And, I don't know, impress my friends. So there are all kinds of reasons that we first pick up skills. But there comes a point when we need something deeper, when we've mastered the essentials and we're finally ready to really see where they can take us. A lot of times these goals are far more important than where we started, and identifying them keeps us going. Now, in time, I could say whatever was on my mind in French without stopping to figure out the declensions and the irregular verbs. And I kept on getting more comfortable behind the wheel till I could drive anywhere while talking on the phone or doing a crossword or trimming my nostrils. I've driven back and forth across the United States, no longer to impress a girl, but just to see what's out there, to push further into the unknown, to seek adventure and new horizons. And the thing is, I found the same unself-conscious transcendence with art. I don't draw all the time just to improve my skills or to look cool in front of pimply pubescence. I do it because it helps to give my life meaning. And the more my skills advance, the further I can take them, and I can learn new things about the world and about me. It's not easy to get past this sort of self-conscious stage that we hit when we're learning a new skill. And it can be hard work, and we need to push ourselves hard. And the force behind that push is this bigger goal that you set yourself. Why do you really want to learn this? What could you do with it? Where could you take it? The basics, the requirements of schooling are no longer the point. Now you have a glowing horizon to head toward. Now you have things you want to say. And now finally you have the confidence to say them. Becoming an artist is a lifelong journey, strewn with pitfalls and struggles and unexpected delights. And it's important to find your reason to push past the hard work and on into the mist, trusting your purpose and the value of your quest. stop what you've been doing for a minute and consider your creative goals. And this could be tough. This could be a tough assignment because the monkey voice in your head is gonna mutter that this is a waste of time or that you won't be able to do it and you should just quit instead. But I promise that when you figure out your creative goal, your why, and then you start to work toward it, art is going to give you a deep satisfaction. It'll make your life richer. It'll make every day matter. You can do this. And I know that it's worth your while. Figure out your goal, your purpose, write it down, dimensionalize it for yourself. And that will be your motivation as opposed to, I'd like to draw, or I'd like to draw my dog and hang it on the wall. Think about yourself as an artist, somebody who wants to express something deep inside of yourself and share it with the world. That's a really powerful incentive, a really powerful motivation. And you can make it yours if you'll just allow yourself to. Give yourself some time to think it through, to believe in yourself and what you can accomplish. I can't wait to see. The idea for this video started with one of the essays that I write every week. I write them just to send out to people who subscribe, and they're free. And I do it for the same reason that I make YouTube videos, because I have ideas and I really want to share them with you. You can get my essays too if you'd like. Just go to dannysessays.com, tell me where you want to get them, and I'll start sending them to you this week. I hope you do. Thanks for listening.